those tools for me to actually do what I love and to kind of chase my dream, right? So again, thank you guys for being here. Not kind of chasing my dream. I am chasing the dream. The journey is living the dream. So again, appreciate you guys for being here. I do want to say what's up to Tanya and Amanda, and then what's up to Songs of Eden. And I do also want to say, to Poison, what's up, and then to Lord. I want to speak to every single one of you guys actually. So again, special guest Songs of Eden. I met Songs of Eden, just to give a little introduction about Songs of Eden. I met Songs of Eden in like the Metaverse with Dope Stilo, Team 3, and when I first heard his song, it honestly blasted me. I told Dope Stilo, I was like, yo, who is this person? And he was like, Songs of Eden. And I'm like, oh shit, Songs of Eden is pretty dope. And so the fact that he's here today, super blessed. What's up, Songs of Eden? How are you?
Hi, my friend. Yeah, thank you for the lovely introduction. And happy you like the song.
Yeah, man, you're very welcome.
Yeah, who am I? Oh my God, who am I? Yeah, I'm a songwriter, producer, based here in Stockholm, Sweden, and 2 a.m. in the morning, so that's why my voice sounds a bit husky. I don't normally sound like Barry White, but today I do. And yeah, I've been in this space like a few months, releasing a few music NFTs, and the last week's new project called MiDi Punks, which you can see in my PFP. That's kind of a new thing that I'm doing. So yeah, that's a little bit about me.
Awesome. Really like happy to have you here. Songs of Eden. If you can just let me see here, can you turn on your speaker real quick? I want to hear something.
Hello.
There's like a little buzz thing, but it's okay. I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't my phone. Okay. All right. Well,
am I loud enough, or should I check it up?
Yeah, you are loud, but I think when you are gonna play some music,
it's a static. There's like a static.
Yeah, there might be like a static feedback. Exactly.
Fernando.
Chaos is here. But yeah, Songs of Eden. If because you are gonna play music, right? I'm gonna assume. We do want to make sure that the sound does come clear. So maybe here.
It will come through because I gotta mute the mic. I have like the mic jacked up like crazy because people always say it's too low.
Okay.
But can you still hear me
now? So we hear you, but it's still static.
Yeah, but
now we don't hear you at all. Actually, now you're super low.
Yeah, you sound like an old AM radio.
Nope, nothing. Now you're getting worse. You're getting wrong. Worse Songs of Eden. Now we really can't hear you.
What about now?
Now I can.
Cool. And I will mute this mic while I play the music, so you won't get the static noise. The static noise is gone now, right?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, but it comes back.
Cool. Cool. I think we'll be good.
All right. Awesome. So super blessed to have you here. Songs of Eden. Super excited to kind of get to know you, to interview a little bit, and to hear your art craft, right? To hear that, to hear your journey in the Web3. I do want to say what's up to Lordy, right? Because from what I've spoken to Tanya about, Lordy was a very special factor in and you being here and kind of in your brand as well too. He's been helping you out. So I do want to get to know about Lordy as well too. Lordy, what's up with you?
Hello, Crypto Louis. It's really fine with me. So
nice, man.
Yeah. So I can say just a little bit about myself. Met Tanya quite some while ago, and hello, Tanya. By the way.
Hi.
Hi. Really nice to speak to you again. So I felt we got quite a good connection. So.
We've been sitting on DMing each other for a while now.
Yeah. So what I do, I'm in the science business. So working with an electron accelerator, and I've been doing so for 11 years. And then I've always been interested in art. I wanted to pursue it, but kind of never happened until NFTs entered the arena, and then it became much easier. I got onboarded by a friend and Yeah, and then I guess a couple of months ago I met Songs of Eden, a really great guy, and we connected really good. So then we've been discussing a lot since, and buying art from each other. You can see, for example, my PFP is one of the OG punks that the MiDi punks Songs of Eden creates. So what can I say more?
That's love. That's love. That's awesome.
So before we continue, I want to let everyone know we're live streaming. So just know that when you're speaking, we're recording this and streaming this.
Yeah, perfect.
Thank you, Tanya, for that. So that's awesome. You know, having a relationship like you and Lordy is honestly like a dream. You know, it's because you wanna find people who support you. So I really do admire your relationship with Songs of Eden. Tanya was telling me about how you were with them, you know, throughout this whole time, and that inspired me, right? You know, so again, appreciate you guys for being here. Lordy, so did you create the art for the mids?
No, that's purely Songs of Eden work.
Okay, nice.
I created other stuff like kind of a crazy avatar called Cabbage Dude, and then the purpose is to increase the amount of smiles in the world, and then
I love that.
Yeah, and they're looking really crazy, and they're supposed to look funny.
That's really awesome.
Yeah, and then I have another one also. So right now I'm minting Squee Geography, which is art created in a screen printing process. So I kind of grew up in a screen printing studio, so I know all about it.
That's really awesome, man. Again, super glad for you guys to be here.
Thanks.
I know. So we will get started with Songs of Eden right now, but before we do, I do want to say what's up to Chaos, my bro. What's up, Chaos? How you doing, buddy?
Que ahora amigo es una luz brillando en la oscuridad. Siempre serás mi amigo, no importa nada más. People!
Yo, amor.
Wow. En español eres una hermosura.
Your love, my friends. How are you?
My
we
bro,
miss you. I'm so happy you're here.
Yeah.
Welcome,
I miss you too. You know, you don't know how my family. What's up?
Yeah, you know, it's crazy. Super happy to see you here, Chaos. And when I came into the space, right? When I first came into the space, Chaos, Amanda, and even Tanya were one of the first people that I saw in this space, and like for them to be here today, you know, it means so much to me, and I want to appreciate every single one of you guys. I just met Real Cats, you know, not too recent, and she was my first holder, my first mentor for my LUI today, and I really
give it up for
Real Cats, you know, for being the first one, and so that's a real one. It's forever my number one, right? So again, thank you so much. Songs of Eden, though, tonight is your night. So what's up, Brody? So tell me, before we get into your space, I mean, into your music, right? I do want to get into you know, how did you get into music? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what was your first, you know, steps into the music, your actions into the music? Why are you a musician today?
First off, I want to say gracias por la linda melodía y como canta, me encanta. Está sonando súper bueno. Gracias.
Yeah, well, Fuego Latino,
Yeah.
Is the sound better now? I try to adjust it a bit.
It sounds much better.
Perfectly.
Oh, awesome. Good to hear.
Oh,
so well,
just came back, but it sounds good stuff.
Yeah, I guess I've been playing like the piano my whole life since the age of 6, 7 or something, and yeah, I've been kind of stuck with the piano even since then, and started to produce and stuff too, and so I've been kind of in all kinds of fields in the music industry, everything from producing records to playing live, and now the latest adventure is the NFTs. So yeah, trying just to think it's like a lifelong thing that you want to like learn new things, and you're curious, which just brings you to a road of where everything is happening. And right now I feel this is the space where everything is happening. So, and super cool. I'm gonna go check out your music NFT too. I didn't know you released anything, so that's awesome to hear. And
thank you, my bro. I appreciate that. So wait,
yeah,
at 6 or 7 years old, what made you choose the piano out of all the instruments?
actually, in like the kindergarten, there was a piano. This is a story that's been told to me. I can't really remember on the top of my head, but I was just drawn there, finding out melodies and just playing it. And then I had really nice parents who put me in piano, take piano lessons, and just continued with that. And then trying to expand into more production, but that's like when you in my late teens, and that was quite a big thing in Sweden back then. So it was not easy, but you could like I got number ones in a lot of countries, like in Spain, Germany, uh, Korea, Japan, and so forth. So, and then that industry kind of died a little bit, being a songwriter, as we all know, when the CDs stopped selling and stuff, and streaming. And after a while, I started my own project, which is the Songs of Eden brand. I've been working super hard on that just to try to grow the audience. So I think I'm at this point at 60,000 monthly listeners on Spotify and 40,000 on YouTube. So yeah, trying to just focus on where the audience currently are located. So kind of that's kind of my story, I guess.
I love it. Yeah,
What
it's
an
crazy.
honor! What an honor!
And go ahead, man. That's absolutely what an honor. I was gonna say too. It's crazy to think that like last, like couple years ago, right? Couple decades ago, right? Us as artists, we were mysterious, right? And we had to kind of like, sell ourselves out in the streets. Well, while now we're not as mysterious anymore. We're constantly engaging with our audience. We're not looking for our fan base, the people who believe in us. And it's now we're actually pushing ourselves to the digital online. So it's beautiful to see that you're actually evolved to that perspective as well too, because it is an evolution. And so it's crazy to think that, right? But with that being said, Songs of Eden, we could definitely start with your first song if you're ready.
Yeah, definitely. I would love to. I have a little collection called Songs of the Metaverse, where I have a few songs. So I could start with one from there, maybe. I actually had a breakup with my wife a few years ago, and I wrote this song called "Broken Hearted" because I guess that's what happens when you go through a breakup. Your heart is broken, so that's the reason for the title. So
Well,
yeah,
I love that. I mean, it's crazy how I feel like everything happens for a reason. And I relate to that too. And I have a song, a similar song called "Heartbroken." So it's crazy, right? But go ahead, Songs of Eden. That's all you right now.
awesome. Okay, here it comes.
Wow.
There you go, guys.
Vibes. Bro, it
I
just
hope I didn't make you guys feel brokenhearted.
not, bro. I mean, that was just honestly, it just reminded me of exactly how I felt that day in the metaverse. It was super vibes. Bro, did you? So, tell me about that, right? How did I know? You know, you were heartbroken, right? But did you create that all yourself?
Yeah, I did. I produced it and mixed it, mastered everything. So yeah, it's all me.
That's fire, bro. That's really something, man. So yeah, so that inspired you from a breakup from your previous relationship, and that brought those emotions. I'm gonna assume, right?
Exactly, and the story kind of ended in a good way. So we actually found our way back together again a year later. So now we're
Wow.
back again. So yeah,
Yo,
every
Yeah,
I
every
was
bravo.
every story is different, and every
I
journey
was
is
gonna tell
different,
you.
and this
That's
is
amazing,
ours.
bro.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
know those feels.
anybody else, yeah, can see the common chaos. I know you had your hands right, Henry's too. If you want to say something, you can definitely say something.
No, I think, I mean, maybe you know that, but I hear about that heartbreak is feelings, or this heartbreak emotion is the only emotion that literally can kill you. Um, they prove that it's the only emotion that the name is heartbreaking sickness something. And yes, but I don't believe in back to the ex. I have a lot of experience too, but yes, I was really feeling it also about the rhythm and the song. And when I hear heartbreak, and I go back in that time when I was there, and it's kind of, yeah, it's special. Thank you for
Thank you,
that.
chaos. Thank you, chaos, for that. You know, being real. I love that. What's up, Amanda?
Yeah, I'm with Chaos and I'm also with Songs of Eden. I've had my moments where I wish the court system will stop taking my application and my money because all the time I'm divorcing every 6 months, guys. I put more into that than on Ethereum. But it's all good. I know that feeling. And it does make it seem like an upbeat kind of at the same time it's like those heartbreaks where you feel somewhat hopeful, like where you're reanalyzing yourself and you're like in a game of Mario where you're going like boop, 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 like just you just bring yourself up, get that next token. Good job, Songs of Eden. I loved it.
Yeah, something that I was gonna say too, Songs of Eden. You really did get to like kind of hear that like it wasn't completely a sad story, a sad journey. You really get to feel that revivalness in there, and so that when you said it's called Heartbroken, it kind of confused me for a bit because it didn't just feel like it was just heartbroken, right? So again, Songs of Eden, that was really good, man. Again, you're super talented. You've been doing this for since 7 years old, man. So and I'm gonna assume this you're doing this because you love to do this, and now you found an opportunity to with the NFTs. How did you find out about NFTs, anyways?
I think it actually, and thank you first of all, thank you so much for
You're
the
welcome.
kind words. And yeah, Yeah, I think I do agree. When I listen back to the song now, when I wrote it, I was totally brokenhearted. But now, when I listen back, I can hear some hope, and in it in some way. Like some chords are kind of more in the happy, on a happy note, so to say. Yeah, and about the NFT, I think I got in, I think I heard about it the first time as I heard Manny has the same journey. It was basically through Gary V, right? I'm kind of listen to his podcast from now and then. And then I just looked into it. I think my, I'm from a nature where I don't. The last thing I want to be is bitter. Like when the CDs stop sell, I had a tons of colleagues and friends getting super bitter and pissed off about the situation. And now during the Corona, I saw the same thing with like the live scene died out and people were super pissed. Hey, I don't have a job to go to. I don't have any gigs and so forth. And I will always had like the mentality of just you have to find your own way, and it's not like a human right to be a songwriter. It's not a human right to be like a live musician. You have to find your own path. As soon as you can put food on the table, you just have to adjust and find a way to survive in a way. And that combined with to be curious, I think led me into the NFT, and I just started to learn about it. Tried to got to know a few people in the space. One was Fifi Wrong, who was kind of a big name already in the space, and that was the first drop I did. Was I did 5 remixes. I just sent her a DM, said, "Hey, can I remix your song?" And she said, "Yeah, who the f you say ck are you, man? But okay, give it a shot for God's sake." And I did. Came back a week later with 5 brand new remixes, and she was, "Oh my God, let's mint this." We did, and it sold out in like we had one space, sold out the whole collection in like half an hour. So that was like kind of a strong start, so to say. It came up. I said, "Oh my God, this is really fun." And then I minted my second collection, which was pure piano, something completely different, which took a bit longer to sell since I didn't have her to fall back on, so to
Wait,
say.
Songs of Eden. Sorry to interrupt you, but so wait, so when was the first time you actually came into the space? How long ago?
I think it was could be half a year ago or something, a few months ago.
Oh, half a year ago. Okay, so like in the winter, well here, like in January, December, around there, over here, right?
I'm not sure. I'm so bad with remember those kind of things, but less than a year at least, like
Okay, and
6,
then
7, 8 months.
you just recently released your music NFT.
Yeah, the first the remix NFTs was like a month later, so maybe 6 months ago or something,
Okay,
half a
okay,
year
so
ago or something.
that's when you released your first NFT.
Exactly.
Nice, okay.
And yeah, and then I just came up with this idea to like basically draw the NFTs, like the one my good friend down has as PFP, and me too is like the MIDI punks that I basically draw with the piano, so they're played live. And as everybody knows who's working in music with music software, is that every time you press a key, then a pixel get like created on the screen, and if you press them at the right time and hold them and release them at the exact moment, then it creates this funny PFP. So that has been kind of the latest project.
Yeah, I saw it, and I think that's really dope and creative that you did that. Um, I think that's really awesome. Like, it's different and it's unique, and then your music sounds great. Tony and Amanda, do you have any feedback for that?
Sorry, can I just break in really quickly?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I just wanted to just flag those MIDI punks a bit, because it looks like a punk, and if one ever uh, thought on how does a punk really sound like, then now there is an opportunity to actually listen to a punk as well. So that I think that's just great.
Yeah, I think that's an awesome perspective as well too. I think that's really awesome to even to put that into the play. Yeah, absolutely. A punk that that maybe now that kind of like spinning the creative wheels, right? Have you ever thought about like a singing punk? Can you possibly do that, like a moving one, right? Maybe like, I don't know, you're just kind of getting creative, right? But yeah, I like that, Lordy. And I'm in Songs of Eden, you've been doing very good too. I see that you have a multi platinum music producer. How did that go by?
Yeah, I've been kind of deeply involved in the J-pop and the K-pop scene, which is the Japanese pop and the Korean pop. I think the Korean or the K-pop has kind of been a thing in West for the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, and a lot of teenagers are listening to it. But it's been around for a long time, and it's like the biggest scenes in the world. They still sell records. They still when a big Japanese or Korean band are releasing an album, they're outperforming like Rihanna, whatever. They're like charting the top in the world. So it's a huge scene over there in Asia. So I've been kind of deeply involved and been number one there a few times over the years. Now, a month ago, I was number one in Japan with a boy band called. It's a bit embarrassing to tell, but the band, it's called Sexy Zone. It sounds a bit funny, but yeah. So I've been kind of into that scene, and for the same reason that the European music scene as a songwriter was kind of dying off, and they were still selling records and merchandise and whatnot over there. So I just tried my luck there, and yeah, been in that
Yeah.
scene a bit.
Oh, yeah, Songs of Eden. You seem like a very ambitious person. You seem very motivated, and you seem like you know exactly what you want to do. Which I love that. With that being said, we can definitely get to your second segment of the song, if you're ready for that.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to. One song I did is called like World of Mirrors, and I wrote that basically just to connect among the early adapters of the music NFT. So, and that is like $2 or something. And with all the stems included. So the whole idea with this project is to just connect a bit deeper with the people who are early in the music space, in Web3, so to say. And so far, I think 3-4 people has remixed and minted their versions of the song. So yeah, this one is called World of Mirrors. Here we go. Yeah. There we go, guys.
Yeah, bro, that's dope. I was flying, bro. That's like meditating, actually. Yeah, I'm smoking also, but I like this. That thing. That's
Can I get a
amazing.
hallelujah? Let's go.
Hallelujah.
Gracias, hermano, gracias.
De corazón a ti. Gracias a ti.
That was really good. Again, like always, the second, like, bro, every song you play, it really it's really good. Like this song kind of reminds me of the moments that I used to kind of just party and rave out, and this is a nice like ending song, and kind of like a nice night of party. It just reminded me of that, just being outside with all the lights, and definitely, bro. What inspired you for that song?
That was like, yeah, just to try to make like a dope kind of 808-ish, but still up tempo beat, just to vibe with the NFT people. So I just listed it for basically nothing, so anyone one can pick it up and make their own version of it. And I got one Japanese trumpet player who did a version, and then another Japanese DJ who did her like dubsteppy version. So it's, yeah, I just love the idea of remixing, to just hear what people can come up with, like kind of get in their brains to see, just get new perspective, like things you never thought of yourself, like, oh my god, you can do it like this or you can do it like that. So
I
yeah,
love remixing, and I'm sorry, I just had to like say that it just gives me such a lo-fi vibe, and people are like really into that for like all kinds of general activities. Honestly, this could be such a marketing on its own type of deal, because you can play it for children, you can play it for any type of adult, any event. It's very beautiful, and congratulations again.
thanks, Amanda, thanks.
Yes. I was gonna say something too, but before I do, Tanya, do you have anything you want to say about that?
No, I think his music is fantastic. I'm actually enjoying it. So, and I'm streaming. I'm watching the live stream.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Songs of Eden. I really love what you're doing. Not just with your music, but with what you're doing with your NFTs, and how you're going upon on using your NFTs, right? You're creating these stems, and you're kind of being creative with it, for other people to to kind of get along the ride, kind of be along the journey, just alongside of you. Do you consider yourself as a producer or an artist?
I think a little bit of both. I mean, I just had this Songs of Eden brand for, I think it's 3 or 4 years, and before that, I never thought of being an artist or anything. But it was kind of created in the early period of the pandemic. So, but then I just released the songs. I quite fast grew like an yoga, more of a modern yoga audience that wanted something else than this traditional like Indian music and stuff. So I made tropical house beats and this kind of beats, and they were all practicing yoga to it. And yeah, of course, after a while, when you grow on like Instagram and so forth, people are asking, who are you, man? And I just started a little bit to post some photos and whatnot, and then I just the narcissistic part of you grow, and you just get more and more out there. And now I'm kind of a well-known name in that space. I think I have the largest modern yoga music related channel on YouTube with, I think it's 40,000 subscribers. So yeah, that's where I kind of grew my first audience in as an artist, so to say. So I think I consider myself a little bit of both. I love to play just the piano or keyboard with artists here in Sweden too, and as long as it has something to do with feeling, emotions, and heart and music, I'm there.
I love it. I love it, and you can really tell. You could hear it in your voice. That this is what you want to do. This is what you love to do. So I'm actually like very excited to see where you're gonna go. I do want to say like a quick shout out to my sister for just popping in. Shop Agu Baby down there as a listener. Thank you. You know, she's trying to get into the Web3 Twitter space as well too. So I'm trying to, like, you know, convince her to come over into the spaces and meet the community, meet these wonderful people, wonderful musicians, you know, wonderful creators, right? So you could really create something when you have people like-minded people, like-hearted people around you. And so again, thank you guys for being here. Every single one of you guys. We have a special guest, Songs of Eden, here. We're here every single Sunday from 8 to 9:30 p.m. And Amanda, did you want to say something?
Yeah, you know, I just wanted to say how grateful I am always for being in this space, getting to know a lot of people's perspectives and definition of how it is that they're making it their applied skill. You know, a lot of us, they ask us, you know, do you consider yourself an artist? And there's a lot of self-doubt that comes with that, because you dive into such a big world on the internet. You see so many figures and identities and public, you know, figures and all. But at the end of the day, those that stay true to their own style and their own rhythm, you know, and very much it's something that inspires others. So I just want to say, you know, Songs of Eden, what a blessing it is to be able to share this small space, and for all of us to, you know, the speakers, the listeners, you know, we see you because it's a small space. And just wait, because one day we're gonna see each other sitting like, oh my God, I shared a space with this guy, and he's like super chill, and this is real. And that's his love, and that's his passion. And you know, how can you not support that? So definitely, guys, retweet this space, retweet and follow these guys. They're making it happen. They're setting examples. Definitely want to congratulate Crypto God Louis. This man has been working at it nonstop. You know, this doesn't magically happen. You know, you really have to put in the work, and people know who puts in the work as well. I mean, my girl Tanya, you know, so let's show real love, let's show real support. If you can't buy an NFT, nobody's asking for you to buy something. Just be real, be you. And definitely, you know, if you know somebody that likes music, hey, we got a couple mad talented people in this space. Let's go. I believe in you.
I love that. I love that so much. You know, I always say your vibes attract your tribe. Be yourself, because at the end of the day, you're gonna be attracting those same vibes, those same people, the same energy you put out there. You will get the same energy back. So again, thank you guys for being here. We're literally here every Sunday. We have a special guest, Songs of Eden, today. He's been killing it in the NFT space. He's the future of the NFT space, and he's here with us today. Um, After probably like around 9:30, probably like around 9, after this segment, we will have like an open mic section. So if you do want to come share your music, you do want to come say hi, you know, don't be afraid to do that. This is everybody's space. Again, Songs of Eden, though. You've impressed me, not just musically wise, but with your strategy of the way that you're going with your NFT. And honestly, where do you see yourself like here in a year, right? I know you're building, right? What are you manifesting right now?
I think, as I said, I'm just trying to meet. Thank you, Amanda. That I resonate 100% with what you said, and I think it's all about sharing and spreading love in a way. And we're still so early, at least in the music scene, and I kind of see when this like expand, me having quite a decent audience, around 250,000 people around over the so-called Web 2 platforms, that it's gonna be huge. That's what I predict. Like when they get to know about the Web 3, and then everybody's gonna want to have an NFT. If it's only 1% of those people, it's gonna be something really like collectibles. That's why I only do like small editions, because I just want to everybody who's supportive in these early days, they're gonna benefit all from it. So that's my goal with the punks too. Like I only make 5 of each of the original ones, so those 5 people they're gonna blow up in 2 years when the Web 2 people are converting into the Web 3 space. I'm pretty sure about that. So that's kind of my prediction, but you never know what happens, and that's something we all have to learn, is to just go with the flow and adjust and see what happens and just follow where the audience are going, so to say. That makes sense.
Of course, it makes sense, and I love that. And I love that mentality. And yes, I said I think a couple weeks ago, to start now, right? Start now, build now, for the next wave of whatever you're doing. If it's the NFT wave, build now, so when the next NFT wave comes, you'll be ready. You'll be prepared. You will know what you're doing. You'll meet people. You can onboard people. You can educate people. You can teach people. You can create a wave or whatever you want to do if you start now, right? So definitely Songs of Eden. I do believe in you. I do know what you're saying. And so I'm super excited and on what you're doing. I'm super excited to be part of your journey now. I'm super excited to support you, and just super blessed for everybody to be here again. This is Louis. We have Songs of Eden. We have a special co-host, Tanya and Amanda. We have a speaker, Chaos, Lordy. We just got Mindset Makes in the building. Kenna, my girl Kenna, Real Cats, Kate, my boy Poison popping up, Danny, Poetic, Sebastian, Crypto, and my sister, Shop by Google, baby. Thank you guys for being here. Again, you guys could have been in any other space, but you guys chose this space. So thank you. What's up, Amanda?
Yeah, definitely want to just agree with this space 100,000,000%. I just want to let you know that one pretty clear. Also, did you retweet this space? I'm gonna annoy you. But we gotta get the people in here because knowing you will just be so easy and just self-explanatory because we all interact live in this space. Most of us are fully docs, and just this is the wave. I'm surfing it right now, guys, because when the market goes down, that's the moment to really explain to your future holders, to those that that you're trying to onboard, just on creating a wallet on its own, because we know that this has been top talk economy best investing strategies. And not only can you invest, but you could also keep globalizing this. I mean, this is a way for us to continue building new types of foundations, being the new types of teachers. We don't know what it is, where it's all going to fall. Nobody knows nowadays, right? Until that market bubble explodes. Where does it all allocate? We don't know. So just trust your heart. Definitely do everything right. If you need to, report some taxes, don't try to do anything that would get you in trouble when you finally make it. Like, no. So definitely keep joining into spaces like this ones. We bring all kinds of topics every Sunday where we care to onboard you safely. We care to look for answers, and we care to keep building up. So again, congratulations for you to being here, and thank you for allowing me to be part of it. So retweet the space. Did you retweet it? Let me put some music on. Give it to me.
Yo, I love it. I love it. We're here every Sunday. This is nonstop. You know what I'm saying? This is for the people. We love to meet new people. We love to network. We want to hear your story. So if you want to come up here after our special guest, House of Eden, will be here to 9:30 today, just vibing, just chilling. But today, right now, it's all about Songs of Eden. Songs of Eden is taking over the NFT space. He's been doing an amazing job. Not even a year in the space, and he's doing amazing things already. So I want to appreciate every single one of you guys. Songs of Eden, are you ready for the next song? Are you ready for the next impression?
Yeah. I would love to like play a solo short piano piece with on the piano if you want to hear. Can you hear the piano?
Ay, ay, ay. We're getting live performance, y'all.
Bailable.
Let me see one more person in this space, and then we hit the live performance. Make sure you're retweeting this. Let me count how many people are in here. Have you retweet that? Pin tweet is the first one. Let's go. Let me just make sure. 6 retweet. I'm gonna count each one of you. Oh, I see more than 6 people in here. Give that first pin tweet a retweet so we can get some live performance from your boy Songs of Eden. Let's go.
Yeah, thank you. So this song is called Bliss, and it was just as a little opposite of the Broken Heart. And this was written when me and my wife got back together again. So then what you feel is bliss, I guess. So here comes. Yeah, that was called Bliss.
Sheesh. Wow. I was just all up into my emotions. Dude, bro, that was bro, man, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. That was amazing. Um wow, it really touched me. I was just kind of just thinking, Tanya, man, what do you guys think about that?
Yeah, how were you feeling when you made this one? Were you happy or sad? Because I want to tell you how I took it. This one actually made me sad.
Well, I can tell you, it made me happy, Tanya, not sad. This was, this is when a Swede is at his happiest state. This is what we sound like.
Yeah, it made me reflect, and it just made me reflect on just like like it brought me back to like not being able to be there with my dad, but I know how much he wanted to like give me his best, just a random thought, like have you thought about your parents? Did you reach out to your parents? They love you the most. They see you the way bigger than all these NFT cool cats, make sure you reach out to your parents, tell them you love them.
And I mean,
Right.
that's the beauty with music, that whatever it touches you in some way, and it makes you think. Like in your case, your parents, and I think that's what's so beautiful with it. It just like music, people always relate to music in some way. Like I'm listening to this while I'm driving, or this is a typical clean the house song, or this is a whatever you do in your life song. So that's the beauty. I think music is, it's kind of sent from God in a way.
Well, I have been sitting back here looking at all your content. I wanted to know, I was on your YouTube channel. Oh my gosh, you guys, if you get, I pinned in the nest, in the bottom of the bubble, one of the YouTube song that he had shared. I really thought was incredible. Send this song to your best friend, a piano song for your best friend. I got that. And then I also wanted to, I can't wait to use some of your, he has a whole playlist on yoga and Pilates. They have like millions of views on them. And it's like, I'm so impressed. I didn't even know that. But I love your music, by the way. It's incredible. It really brings a lot. It brings a lot of memories, but also it relaxes. It's not relaxed, but it makes me feel like this relaxation. Like just chill. That's what it makes me feel. Thank you. But if you get a chance, take a look. And I also pinned his Spotify list too, so I'm gonna add that to my Spotify account.
Wow, thank you so much. Yeah, I think that's what I always try to have, like a positive attitude. Like I have this slogan called "Music for Well-being." I think there's enough of like angry and whatever music in the world, so there's always room for some love and some of that parts in music too. Like we hear all this whatever music that just makes you feel depressed and want to go and smack someone in the face, kind of. So yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sorry.
Go ahead, yes.
Let me say, I cry in the end of the music, but it's really you told about that you create this music when you were back with your girl, isn't it? And I was thinking, this is now for me the longest moment I didn't see my daughter, and I remember when we was separated, and when we meet each other again, it was like she ran to me and she just without break, she just pulled me on the ground, and I imagine I was with this song, I was like flying in the future when I meet her again now, how it will be like the meeting, and then I start to cry. I like it was like happiness crying, and this meet her again and all this and be together again and whatever this is. Yeah, this different level of feelings. Thank you for the song. It was amazing.
Thank you. That's so beautiful to hear. I mean, yeah, it's all about emotions, and whatever emotion you feel, there's no right and no wrong. Just let your heart speak to you, and music can tell so many stories, I guess, and every story can be personal, so to say, and that's what it means to you. So yeah, thank you for sharing that. Beautiful.
I love that. Chaos, thank you for sharing that. Songs of Eden. We have a comment. Somebody said, Sebastian said, sweet is a good word to describe this piece. It was delicately sweet. I loved it. So thank you, Sebastian, for that comment. Something that I do remember, that kind of came through my mind while you were playing this. I know you were mentioning, you mentioned a little bit about operating in the unknown, and we kind of were talking about this whole week was kind of like that was kind of like the main theme of just kind of like operating in the unknown, like really, not knowing, not being able to predict because you're constantly doing something new. You're constantly surrounding with yourself to something new and to things that you want to do, right? When you operate in the unknown, of course, we could be scared a little bit, but believe it or not, when you operate out of intentions, out of good thoughts, out of good, out of good minded, good heart, then beautiful things blossom. And you might not know that because it's in the unknown, but believe and you will receive. So, again, thank you guys for being here. Songs of Eden. Maybe we can play one more, but I do want to say what's up to Mindset Makes for popping up and just chilling with us. He's been up here as a speaker. What's up? What's up, Mindset?
Man,
Mindset. Let's go.
hello, everybody. It's so funny because I'm listening to y'all talk about the journeys of the NFT space, and it's such a beautiful thing, because I'm sitting here with people that I've met earlier in the space when I was just kind of doing art, and now most of the time in the space I do music and poetry, and it's so crazy how we have really grown and changed over time and really finding the lanes that are right for us. And it is a beautiful thing to watch, and be a part of. Like, like I always say, we so blessed to be alive during this time in this world with all the strife that's going on. I've never seen people come together with people like this ever before in my life. So beautiful, man.
Absolutely, I totally agree with that, man. Your brother's attract your tribe, so I'm definitely with you on that. It's the journey. I always say this, man. Living the dream is living the journey. You know, going through that journey, meeting the people, going through the experiences, right? That to me is living the dream, right? Everything that comes after that is all bonus, right? Because at the end of the day, you do want to love you do want to do what you love to do, right? So at the end of the day, thank you, Mindset, for being up here. We're just chilling, we're just vibing. We're here every Sunday. Thank you to my co-host Tanya and Amanda. We're here from 8 to 9:30 p.m. today. We have a special guest, Songs of Eden. He's been killing it in the NFT space, and he's here with us now, just chilling, just vibing. Again, thank you guys for being here. I've also in this journey, I've also released my music NFT today too. So, super excited for that. Super blessed to kind of, be contribute to the NFT space, contribute to what I love to do, and be able to pursue what I love to do through this space, and to the people that that I met. Being in this space, one of the things that motivated me was the people, right? The people I came in here, I had no idea what NFTs were, and they were just super kind, super welcoming, and they wanted to teach. And so I want to pass that along too. I want to be able to be the same people that were here for me, for the people who are new, and I want to be welcoming as well too. So anybody wants to come up here and speak, you guys are welcome to. This is everybody's space. We have special guests, Songs of Eden, Lord E, his bro. They've been pushing it together. I have my bro Chaos here. We have my co-host Tanya and Amanda here. We have Mindset up here. So my first mentor, my first believer, Real Cats. She mentored my first NFT today. Super grateful for you. We have Tiffany in the house, Danny, Sebastian, Crypto, and my sister Shop Aguga Baby. Thank you guys for being here. We're here every Sunday. And Songs of Eden, if you can close us out with another beautiful piece of yours, that would be amazing. We do have an open mic. If you guys do play any music, if you have any instruments, if you guys want to sing, if you guys want to do poetics, poems, you guys can become afterwards, and come share your story, come by. Let's get it.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I would love to then close this from my side with I did a little like a collab piece over on Objector, I think his name, on Thesis, with a good friend. I wish she was here. She's in Malaysia, but probably in bed now. But she's a great artist and visual artist. So forth. We did this little thing together called Quantum Traveler. We had this fun contest that we run here on Twitter to come up with the best name, and that was the winning title. I don't even know what it means. Maybe I have to look and Google Translate, but it's hard to pronounce for Swede. But Quantum Traveler, I guess. And after seeing her visuals, I wanted to create something more of an Asian J-poppy kind of vibe, just because I love that kind of music scene too. So yeah, here it comes. Yes, more J-pop to the people. So that's the one. Hope you liked it.
I love it. I just feel like I needed more.
Yeah, it's a bit short. That's what they always tell me. At least when you do the collab NFTs, it's too long. It's too long because they have to do the what's it called, like the graphics and everything, and it just
I
takes
love it.
time to render or whatever you call it. So yeah.
Well, I can't wait to finish listening to some of your music on your YouTube channel, and I'll definitely checking out your Spotify. I love your music. It's like it's like the kind of music you play when you have a nice dinner party with your friends, and I don't drink wine, but it's a nice bottle of Chianti, you know, or even Amarone. It'd be really good with a whole bunch of friends sitting around talking. This is the music we want to play.
Am I invited to the dinner party?
Yes, you are. And if you can't make it here in South Florida, we can put a Zoom. We put a camera on. We can just, as long as you play some music for us.
Or do it in the Metaverse?
Yes, Metaverse. Yes, definitely.
Yeah, guys, really quickly, I just want to say my phone about to die. I never have. Oh my God, I never have battery. But I also have a kiddo I had to take to the pool. I will start taking an advantage of the first open mic. I'm going to quickly sing. I'm going to show you guys why I hang out with music. If you want to retweet this space, super awesome. This is still going. We're still going to hear a lot more people, and we're here every Sunday. Remember that. All right. All right. Follow your friend. Go ahead and check them out as well. Everybody's super awesome, and definitely super happy that we've had the opportunity to be with Songs of Eden tonight and get to have a new friend. And honestly, and just show and share our passions with music. So here's a piano cover of Lana Del Rey, Young and Beautiful. I've seen the world, done it all, had my cake now. Diamonds in brilliant and now. Hot summer nights, mid-July, when you and I were forever wild. Crazy days, city life, where you play with me like a child. Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful? Will you still love me when I got nothing but my aching soul? I know you will, I know you will, I know that you will. Will you still love me when I'm no longer beautiful? I've seen the world lit it up as my sage now, shining in angels in the new age now. Hot summer days, rock and roll, the way you play for me at your show. All the ways, got to know your pretty face and electric soul. Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful? Will you still love me when I got nothing but my aching soul? I know you will, I know you will, I know that you will. Will you still love me when I'm no longer beautiful? Dear Lord, when I get to heaven, please help me bring my man. When he comes, tell me that you're getting in. Mother, tell me if you can. Oh, that face, what that body, what that face makes me wanna party love me when I'm no longer there. My aching soul, I know you will. I know you will. I know that you will. You used to love me, now no longer beautiful. You used to love me, and I'm no longer beautiful. Will you love me when and whenever I throw my NFT out? What's up? I don't care. Let's
I
go
love
far.
you. Let me
Woo!
love you.
My God, I
Thank
did
you,
not
thank
know you
you.
could sing like that. My freaking God, that was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. Oh my gosh. You know, when you doing music at any time, as soon as you drop it, let me know because I gotta pick it up and add it to the list. That was amazing. Go ahead, Amanda. I see you out here.
Let's go. If you know, you know. If you in the music space, we will be running into each other. We're in this for the long run, guys. And I'm so in it for the community, for collabing. Let's go. We all gonna make it. Bless up. Check out.
Yo, I can't even let you dip without having you see me perform. I can't let you dip like that, like for real, like because that was amazing. I gotta send like my energy wasn't right, and I got to do something tonight for a space, and you just gave me that energy, so I just want to focus it right back at you real quick. I'm gonna do a poem. I ain't gonna do no music right now, but I'm gonna drop a poem for you. This one is always a great energy for me. I say someday, yes, someday. I'ma get to the place that I'm going, even not knowing where that place may be. And it's a place of pink, purple pastels predicated in prophecy and peace. You know, the stuff dreams are made of, but so many of my dreams have turned into these recurring nightmares. I am always locked in the tower, surrounded by enemies, feeling powerless, trapped, waiting for someone to save me. But see, now that I'm awake, I realize that was never a nightmare and always my origin story. I was never trapped. I've always been more powerful than I knew. I am not surrounded. I'm in perfect position to destroy my enemy who don't even consider me a threat because they ain't even bother to lock the door, nor did I think to check because none of us thought that I would open it and give birth to the hero that is me. But what can one hero do? So I say, people, now is the time. We have endured and endured and endured, and I don't know about you, but I don't want to freaking endure anymore. So I say, now is the time for us to open those doors, break those chains, and fight like hell to become the heroes that I know you to be, so we can form this Justice Avengers and save our freaking planet before the people in charge decide to destroy it. Poem. Thank you, Amanda.
Bro.
Gee.
Give it up. Oh my God, I'm so lucky to be here.
Yeah,
Let's
bro,
go.
stand
Make
up, bro,
it.
stand up.
Master, thank you for sharing
Beautiful.
that. That was a powerful piece.
That's freaking inspiring. If that didn't inspire you tonight, if that didn't put you to draw, if that didn't put you to clean, if that didn't put you to freaking just be here, wow. Thanks for being here, y'all.
Amazing.
So I'm gonna say one last thing before I close this mic. So I met this young lady, JT, last Tuesday at my poetry and music space. First time I've ever heard them do a poem at the very end of the session. We was about to close it up. We have a hard line at people we add to the mic, or we'll be there all night. So we closing it up, and one of the big music community supporters was like, "Yo, JT, you got to get her up here because she gonna blow your mind." And I said to myself, you know what? This brother is always supporting. Let's let her close it out. And I swear for God, I was so thankful that she blessed us with a poem. I just like, even though I didn't even talk to you for that long after that, I just want to say, like, I appreciated you in that moment. You are a great poet. You and poets like yourself make me want to become better at poetry. You know what I'm saying? Like, you inspired me in that one moment, and that's how amazing this space is. where like you never know where inspiration is coming from. You dig?
I can dig. If you can dig, let me see those hearts. Let me see.
I just want to say hi to Mindset. I haven't spoken to you forever.
Tanya,
We got lost in the Twitterverse.
Yes, we did. You know, so crazy. It's like we spend a large amount of time together in like the first 8 months that I was in Twitter. And we like every space that we did, it would show up with each other, and like, yo, like we don't see each other like that, but it's still all love, you know what I'm saying? Like I constantly think about things that you tell me because, you know, for the people that don't know Tanya, she is a genius at marketing yourself, you know, really putting yourself out there. Like one of the things that I know I lack the most is direction a lot of times. And you know, that's one thing by having somebody like Tanya to give you direction in moments that you need it. You know what I'm saying? Because you could be the most talented person in the world. If you're running in a circle, you're running in a circle. But I'm out here working. You know, we building, we becoming more
How's your beautiful
connected.
wife?
She's still beautiful.
Is she doing? Are you guys doing spaces together?
We've done a few. We've done a few. We did a space on expectations and and just really trying to manage those in your life. And it was one of the best spaces we've ever done. I just chopped up the audio to it the other day, and it's just like re-listening to it. You know, I sometimes I forget how blessed I am, but I'm lucky I got the recording on my mind.
I'm so happy. I just remembered you know, Mindset like popped into my women in communication space on a Monday morning. And and then we start seeing each other, and then we just started like just, you know, going into each other's spaces. And I guess because Twitter space has gotten so big, I really don't see anyone that I've seen you know, before I usually like I get a notification, I see it, I pop in, but now you have to go looking for it. Like most of the time you don't even see anybody's spaces.
Yeah. Yeah, what I type in is music and poetry every time I go into Twitter face searches, and that's all I really see. But I seen you just now. I was in another space that I'm gonna perform in later on tonight, and I seen you just now in one of the group chats, and I was thinking to myself, I haven't seen you in a while, so I told him I'd be back, and I came over here to kind of just, you know, kick it. Like, yo, y'all talking about something that I'm definitely down with. The music storyline is a beautiful thing because we're seeing all of these artists, you know, reintegrate themselves into themselves, you know, like they're turning into the real version of themselves, and it's a beautiful thing to watch. You know, we seeing all this great music being made right now. All I'm listening to is NFT music. That's it. If I ain't met you in Twitter Spaces or something like that, I'm not even running your track. I'm running straight music by people who are out here working in this place because it's all different. It's all great. You know what I'm saying? From different countries. I don't even speak the language a lot of these joints, but I'm listening to them. You know, that's the music for you. But it's love, Tanya. You know, I definitely wanted to support you in this moment because if I see you, then I see you. You know, so like I wanted to come over here and rock with y'all. But I appreciate y'all. I have one last chance to practice this song that I'm gonna do. We got the best 2 minute verse, and you know, like I just wrote this verse. Is really rusty, so I definitely want to allow y'all to get to some other people. But I definitely want to practice that verse here one last time before I go give it to the crowd, if y'all don't mind.
Let's get it, bro. It's all yours. It's for the people. This is we're here till 9:30. We're chilling. I do see that Jay just popped up as well too. So, Mindset, you can go, and then Jay can go, and then if nobody wants to go, probably end it with one of my songs, and then we can bounce and give you guys your time back again. Thank you all for being here.
But you know, before I wanted to see Tiffany. Tiffany LeBlanc is one of my dearest and best friends. She's an incredible singer, and I've been text messaging her back and forth to get her to come up. But let's see what happens. The mic is yours, Mindset.
First, just tell me if y'all can hear this beat. Is that good or is that too loud? That's good? Okay. I'm gonna bring it back because I start from because it is exactly 2 minutes. I start from the very beginning, you know, gotta get into my motion. So here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, non-binaries, I'd like to thank y'all for coming out. My name is Mindset Makes Money, and tonight we putting on a show. And I'm looking for that #1 spot, so life is riddled with so many blessings. There's gonna be lots of losses that turn into lessons, words of wisdom spoken that turn into weapons. I watch rainforests turn into desert, so I asked Pastor how we turn the hell out of heaven. Then I remembered that I was talking to Reverend. He said, "Mine's, it's not mine's the question. I'm just walking down this path that I was destined, always learning from my past while living in the present, where I'm constantly reminded that the future's never promised. And it wasn't by accident, it's the way the Lord designed it. So you gotta stay humble and always pay homage. Try to keep it clean, stay away from drama. I know you gotta pack heat because people creeping with llamas, but when you're the lion, you're the king of the jungle. So you gotta move with grace so your kingdom don't crumble. I know the game is looking average and it's feeling so basic. And you seem to need it hard, so you came to donate it. And you haven't reached the top, but you're gonna locate it. If they wonder why the mindset name is gold plated, cause you bringing back all the dope ages. Got it feeling like 80s, 90s cold cases. Plus you was raised by dudes with no patience that see what they want, click clack and go take it. Plus when you flow, my dude, you go ape shit. Nuts, bananas, you freaking set the standards. Tell you the truth, and we could keep keeping it candid. You could be destruction itself out here looking for damage. Destroyer of this world or destroyer of planets, cause you know where you take off, but you never know where you landed. Lucky for us, with the light you was branded. And since God planned it, they will never understand it.
Wow. I was going to say, I did not meet you doing this. Wow.
I find myself saying that every day.
I'm sorry, but we have to do this. I'm sorry, but this is just wow.
Yo, thank you, Tanya. Yeah, this is my lane. This is where I've been at, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. I stand here today, definitely a different man from the one you met. I think my slogan back then was, oh man, it's been so long. I don't even remember how when you something like you survived the coronavirus, you could survive anything. You know what I'm saying? And that, like it's so far back in my mind because my mission statement is so different. You know what I'm saying? Greatness is a team sport. That's my mission statement because it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. I've never seen greatness like this before, where all of these people are finding themselves and just connected with each other and making great things every single day. People worried about missing opportunity. There's a new opportunity in this space every single day. So take the time, learn, find your tribe, and then go out there and execute. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say it's early. I know everybody say that, but I'm not gonna say it's early. I'm gonna say, now is the time. Like that's it. Like we don't need to worry about if it's early or if it's late. It's go time. You've never had an opportunity to go like this. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what your addiction is or what you do. You never had an opportunity to go like this. And I'm not talking about NFT. I'm talking about Web3. You know what I'm saying? The possibility is something else. So like, yo, believe in yourself and go. And it's not gonna be about getting there fast. Because the one thing that I learned in the last 6 months compared to the first 6 months is that all of that time I was trying to get there fast, I was breaking the cardinal rule. There's only one way to do things right. You know what I'm saying? Like doing things right is the quickest way to the path that you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Whether it take 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 10 years, doing it right is going to be your quickest way to that. And you know what I'm saying? I pray patience for all of y'all. I don't believe in luck, so I'm going to wish y'all hard work, and I'm going to tuck my mic and allow some of these other people to show that great talent. But yo, Tanya, like I said, much love. You know what I'm saying? Crypto God, I think this is the first time I'm ever speaking to you, but I appreciate you holding space for people. It's super important. It's something that like literally is changing the world as we speak. So I appreciate you, bro.
Thank you, Mindset.
I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you for sharing. I appreciate that mindset. Like I always say, man, your vibes attract your tribe. So I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad to meet you, and I definitely hope to see you. I know I'm going to see you. I am a firm believer of everything happens for a reason. So so mindset. Thank you for being here. Thank you everybody for being here. We still have our special guest Songs of Eden today. We have Lordy in the house. We have Jay that she's about to do something. Hopefully speak up. And I'm kind of happy to the fact that you're here and up here. And I do want to get to meet you. Shout out to Real Cats, Poison in the building. We have Tiffany in the house, Danny. We also have Jerry, Sebastian, Crypto, and my sister Shop by Google Baby. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate all of you guys. We're about to end in a couple minutes now, but before we do, we're gonna listen to what Jay has to say, and then we'll probably end with one of my songs, and then we'll call it a day.
So I wanted to let you know, I don't know if Tiffany can make it or not. I wanted her to come talk about her new album, but maybe we can have her come back and we can do a space up with her because you'll love her music.
Okay, I'm super down for that. Jay, what's popping?
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. We're blessed out here. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. Shout outs to Mindset Makes Money. He told me about the space, and so I joined in. Thank you so much, Mindset. And that song was amazing. I loved it. Always love your pieces, vibrant, amazing. Thank you so much. It's always amazing to meet new people. So it's my first time on this space, though. Um, so I'll be performing. I'll be reciting two pieces. One is titled "Beautiful Mess," and the other is titled "Scream with Grace." So here we go. If you're listening, I just want to say that you hate everything that hurts me, including nightmares about me. You scream and gently I hush you, so sleep, for I lay next to you. I stay to protect you. See that? That right there is my virtue. Yet I've hurt you. But we are taught that losing is not an option. So I learned to win with the wrong textbooks. I leveled up. I read the devil's Bible, then threw up on mediocrity and worship perfection. I couldn't afford to be young, dumb, emotional, and broke. So I borrowed a healthy account, read magazines on how to stay hurt but rich. Listen, your stove's burned out. So I kept myself warm and locked out. This chimney harbored too much to stay safe, so I left my soul in the furnace and embraced fire. Then build a relationship on a burning desire. You won't get it. How could I quench a thirst that built bridges across rivers? Answer me. For when you lacked, that body needed sweetness. That body needed sweetness. I sugar coated that skin and lied you were beautiful. Have you seen the corners on your cheeks sculpted by my hands? What about your jewels that I painted with my soul? Woman, you own me. I read a book about you. I got stuck at the last chapter, but I promise I can define you. So when we cuddle, stay silent. Let me read you. This jawline is built to compute for you. When I smile, your lips quiver, and you lose touch with your system. Your keyboards mouse their way to my heart, but I channel them back to passwords. Now type your way in, click enter, make it official. Let's ring these bells in church, then have them ring back on our fingers. We will answer to calls and reply, I do. Make vows and enjoy honeymoons too. Make vows that I will bow and have the moon bow to you. That I will preach to the sun, listen to the confessions of the stars, and have them shine upon you. I will love you forever. So tell death that I'm obsessed, and that if he must take you, let him take me with you. For even on my deathbed, I shall share blankets with you. This soil shall lose its power to keep you. I will dig and grave you in my heart. And when the dust settles, I will brush over and serve as your concealer. I will mend your broken skin and lay foundations, then blend in perfectly with your scars. We will make up forever. Listen, I wish to outline the soles of your veins into perfection, then redesign the muscles of your tongue, miscommunicate and have you find fault to redress and dress me into a language that you speak. Let me stain your words with my paint and spit lines that burn for you. Bake sorrows into heartaches and have you fall for me every day. Listen, let me lick pain's ointment off of you. Replace it with goosebumps born. Then you can choose to burn with parts of me. And when hell summons you, I shall plead in your favor and burn for you too. Talk to me. We don't have to rent apartments in these hearts. Take a walk with me. We can listen to each other's sorrows, stitch soles of strength on our shoes, and admire the beautiful mess we have become. That's the first one. So the next one I'll be performing is Scream with Grace. Trigger warning, it's a piece about rape, but also the general ideology of human beings, the good and bad sides. So here it goes. I ate part of the sun and hoped for a brighter future, but even he felt darkness upon engulfment. So who owns light? I made love to the moon in search of an awakening, stole the night's gown, then cheated on the sky and burned its stars. Who owns loyalty? I robbed my heart off of its contentment, then polished its feelings into cruelty. I stood at a distance and watched a boy bleed to death when I could have helped, but I didn't. Who owns kindness? I came late to heaven, then left my soul in detention, but time walked out on me. I cried to God, yet stopped praying 20 years ago. I stumbled upon a fortune and broke this ankle, but wealth leaped into the future and I couldn't follow with a broken ankle. So poverty fell in love with me. I cheated on him too. Started gambling. 3 shades of nakedness wrapped me in a blanket. I lost my virginity. Because a part of me was stained, they laughed at me, so I committed suicide. Such sweet misery brings joy, and you wonder what I might be. Well, I wish you said things like, let me draw lines on your soul and build sentences between your veins. Kiss your bones and let them know I'm home. Walk along the corridors of your heart and plant vases with different flowers, roses, tulips, and dandelions. But you didn't. Listen, if you were the definition of being a man, then you are not man enough. Since you had the balls to paint my sheets, then I don't need a brush to paint these sheets because my stories were all over them. So look at me when I speak, like you looked at me when I screamed. Let the tip of my tongue tell the tale. Did I not scream enough for you to see through me? For it took you less than a minute to undo me. Half an hour later, you fixed hashtag rebuilt me. I malfunctioned and you locked me into a state of emergency, so I screamed. Because I felt my bones break by you. Digging your claws into my skin, you pound on me like a 50-foot beast when I do not desire you. For my soft spot wasn't soft enough for you. So this hymen broke. Into tears, I couldn't take it, so I broke. Into tears, confused and petrified, I spoke. In here, every language I knew, including syllables reference to the gospel, but how would I expect you to relate when your filth holds no ground on the sands of church? Now put me on pause. Do not replay. Did I not scream enough for you to see through those tears? Or I guess you just assumed that my body was made of bricks. Or was it just fun to you? Did I not scream enough for you to put away those urges? but selfishly blinded. You were in pursuit of my purses, protecting your urges. Now I'm locked up in curses. Look at me and stop circling. I'm not a fingering. You are one son of Adam who knows not of morality. Let me teach you. Tell your fellow men to either be brothers or husbands. They can't be in between. Now keep your lost rib. I don't want it. You talk about fractions but forget you're improper. And when your desires lost count, you spoke of numbers but lost your figure. Find it. Because this comparison between you and us isn't fit. Let your muscles learn to walk. Do I have to billboard my worth for you to respect me? Listen to me. Because I am speaking from my heart as a woman, an angry woman. You filled your desires with my body. Now you tell me, am I an object or human? Have you seen what pain looks like? Her sharp, crooked teeth, her purple claws. Have you seen what pain looks like? Understand this trauma. It's not funny. This crown is heavy. I have a kingdom to carry. This belly. Did I not scream enough for you to see through me? Did I not scream enough? Thank you.
Jay, thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing your poem. Thank you for expressing yourself. Thank you for doing what you love. Mindset, what's up?
Yo, I would like to retract my last statement and say that you are hands down probably one of the best poets I've ever heard. Like, like like you hit all of the boxes when it comes to poetry. You know, like your content is just so visual. You know, your delivery is flawless. You know, and like you literally when you speak a poem, like a lot of things with certain poets, like if you're not a poet yourself, it's very hard to keep up with them. Like I swear my 7-year-old daughter would be able to understand what you were speaking to them, and that is such a talent, man. And just all of the work that I think about you had to do to get right here today, just like I'm super amazed, like it. And it's crazy because like I meet people almost every single day that are very talented, but like yo, some people are just stars, like straight up and down. And like like I have done a lot of poetry spaces now, and I must say, like, you're probably one of the best poets I've ever freaking heard, man. It's like it's just really mind blowing, like straight up and down mind blowing. Woo, you're something else. I once again, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for gracing people with your presence and sharing that gift with the world, because like it's so many gifted people out there that are just not doing it, and like you are one person that I'm so glad came out that I ran into in this space. And that's why I always say we are where we're supposed to be at, like it none of this stuff is accidental. So I just want to say thank you once again for sharing that, because that's something else.
Thank you so much, Mindset. I really couldn't have done most of these things without you. I couldn't. I've met Darius. I've met Just a Shitty Poet. I've met Dana, and I've met you. So I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I've been in these spaces for I think 2 months now. 2 months, yeah, roughly 2 months, and it's been crazy. I'm literally the same thing you do. I would just get on Twitter, search for something, search for poetry, music, and then I'm in there. I'm digging it. You know, um, I'm so grateful. Thank you so much, and I'm grateful for um, being on this space and performing here, and the welcome and the host, amazing host. Again, thank you so much. Thank you.
JT, I just want to tell you, I felt every emotion I can imagine ever feeling. So it's incredible. Oh my God, you got to come back and show us more. But my new friend here, Danny, has his hand up. He'd like to ask you a question.
I thought I would not join as a speaker, but JT, oh my God, that was just, I can't even express it in words, but it was kind of it actually hit me in so many areas also. I can't fully explain it, but JT, please keep on going, because you can probably help a lot of people just by that. Oh my God, it's so hard to speak, but thank you so much for at least being here, because everybody is amazing. But okay, I got to go back to listener because I can't really talk. I have to go back to listener. I can't speak.
Nah,
Thank you.
Danny. No, thank you for that. Thank you for being, coming up here, and I'm pretty sure JT appreciates that so much. Even me, that inspires me as well too. So now, absolutely, if you have any feedback for JT, come up and say something, because I'm pretty sure that is welcome. And again, thank you guys for just having the courage to do that.
Thank you so much, Danny. I am speechless too. I really don't know what to say, but thank you. I think the first 4 times I was on a space, I literally cried after the space because the feedback and the support was immense. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry, but
Keep on going.
Thank you so
You're,
much.
haters gonna hate, but please keep on going. Just focus on the people that's with you, not the others. The others are just jealous because you do have a massive talent. It's crazy in a good way. But I'm gonna go back to listener. Thank you.
Thank you, Danny. So, Louis, I have one more special guest, Tiffany LeBlanc. She's going to play a song for us, her new song, which I haven't even heard. So, and then Tiffany, are you there? I'm literally texting her this whole time going, you better come up here.
Hi, yes, I'm here.
How are you?
You got me up here. Actually,
I know, I'm
JT
texting her
really
nonstop
inspired me.
this whole time.
JT really inspired me to, actually, share this song. No one's really heard it. It's going to be on my upcoming first album. So, it's really special to me. And yeah.
Tiffany, we're live streaming this too, by the way.
Let's go. We're doing it. Cool.
Who said I don't really know? Who said it? I just gotta let it go. Who said it? I only want for you. Oh, who said it? Who said that I can't? I did. I should. I'm Superman. Who said it? Who said I can't go back? I said it. I said I'm never dead. Who said it? Who said that I'm the shit? I said it. I said just look at this. Who said it? Who said it? You're that sound. I said it 'cause I'm so oh, hey, look what you do. Always back to you like a loop-de-loop, back to you. Always back to you. Who said it? C'est toi. You said it. La. Who said it when you let me go? You said it. Who said it? C'est toi. You said it. La. Who said it when you let me go? You said I'm living crying about it. I look at time as something never know why I'm tired. what makes you there. Pull me back a reach. You make me wanna scream I love you. So say love me.
Yeah, that's my song.
Wow.
Wow. That's so different compared to the last party.
Yeah, this one actually I did at home by myself, you know, kind of in a different environment and, you know, different pace and a different emotion, you know.
Wow, this is good for you, Tiffany. I love it. When will you be releasing this?
Soon, very soon, along with a collection of other songs that I've been working on in the same kind of vibe, but still there's some, you know, more upbeat as well. But
Well, I've been trying to get her to get into NFT music NFT, minting her first one, at least one, and then maybe you know, because Louis is very big into Web too, so he's
No,
his
yeah,
first
Tiffany,
NFT.
that song was amazing. Not just the vibe, but the message, right? What you were trying, with your intention behind it. Who said you? Yeah, exactly. Who said you can't do this? And honestly, that right there is my vibe. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing that. Right,
thank you.
Tiffany. I think. Yeah, you're welcome. I think the NFT space. I think you're gonna love it, and I think it'll be great for you. I think you'll definitely find your tribe, your people who really, like that song, because that song is unique. It's not mainstream, right? And so like I tell Tanya and my people all the time, I don't get inspired by mainstream artists. I get inspired by people like you guys, by the unique sound, by the local artists. Mindset. What's up, Mindset?
You I just want to know, like, the day you release that, can you just DM me and let me know? That's like, me and my son are very heavy on like lo-fi music, and that was just like, it was such a vibe because you was in all of those pockets on that beat, and then it was just like, it's one of those songs you could listen to like when you're in the car, one of those joints you could vibe to if you're working on something. And I love music that you could really just rock through your day no matter what it is that you're doing. And that was one of those songs. That's the type of music I listen to most. So I'm kind of biased at this point. But I love singers, songwriters, people who are using a lot of piano in the background, like all of those things. Just show a different type of artistry for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I grew up listening to like Brian McKnight and stuff like that. So it's a totally different vibe, and I would love to partake in that music whenever you drop it. So just keep me informed. As we said earlier, sometimes we get lost in spaces, but keep me informed. I tell all the music people, send me the DM because I'm listening to the music. I'm not out here capping. I'm listening to the music. I'm downloading it. I'm rocking it with my family. I'm rocking it at work with my friends. Because like that's one of the best ways to support each other. Just listen to the stuff is dope. While listening to anything else. So just please don't forget me. Send me that DM.
I 100% will. I really appreciate the support. It really means a lot, and it's a really different sound that I'm putting out. So it's exciting, and I definitely want it to connect with the NFT world. I definitely need to figure out, what steps I'm going to take with that. But I definitely do feel like, it makes sense.
You got this, Tiffany, especially with Tanya. Tanya's a great person in the space. She's been helping me through my journey in the NFT. Ever since I've been in the space, I said it earlier, Tanya was one of the first people in here, and she's super genuine. So definitely, Tiffany, you're in the right hands. Thank you for being in this space. We're probably gonna end it now. It's 9:50. My name is Louis. If you don't know, now you know. I just released my music NFT today. And throughout this whole month, this is the journey right now. I'm able to kind of contribute to the NFT space and really be with the community, be with the people, and I actually have something in value, right, to put. So I'm gonna, if nobody has anything to say, I'm probably gonna end the space with one of my songs. If you guys can bounce out, if you guys want to chill out, listen to my space, that's cool too. What's up, Lordy?
Yeah, just a quick one. I just want to give a shout out to all these amazing artists I met in this space. It's really cool hanging out and vibing with you all. And I mean, the Mindset JT really smashing poetry, and then Tiffany, just amazing voice. And then, of course, my bro, Songs of Eden, and Amanda previously also. Yeah, thank you all for bringing such value to the world.
Thank you for reaching out to me and talking to me. And first he goes, can you interview my friend? I'm like, no, but he can come on to my friend space that I'm producing. So that's how it all started.
Yeah, great. And also, I want to say I listen a little bit to Crypto Louis. You do amazing stuff as well.
Thank you, my bro. Thank you for those words. It means a lot. And it was nice to meet you. It was nice to meet Songs of Eden as well too. Songs of Eden, for the people who came late, he's an amazing artist taking over the NFT space. He's doing very good in the open sea. So, keep it up, Songs of Eden. Thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here. Right, we're here. We're technically at the end. We're here every Sunday, from 8 to 9:30 p.m. East. Today we went a little bit aboard, but it's okay because we'd love to do this, and this is for the people, right? So again, thank you guys for being here, and I'm probably gonna play Blue Dreams. We're gonna end it with Blue Dreams. If you guys want to support me, get my music NFT that I just minted today. It's 0.01. So again, I don't do this for the bag. This is long term for me. I do want to meet like-minded people. I do want to meet my people, and so again, I want to thank every single one of you guys for being here. And this is Blue Dream. That's right. Ooh, nah, baby, sometimes I just can't think, bro, because of you. Have you ever loved someone so much? When you're not here, I miss you so much. I can wait me with just that one touch. If you love me, baby, give me love. Am I selfish? Cause I want you mine. I'll take care of you if you don't mind. Baby, please, if you love, give me signs. Don't leave me on me, baby, that hurts me. I just want to give you a smile. I haven't seen you in a while. Your friends, they tell me you moved on, but I know they are wrong because you listen to my songs. Yeah, you give me unknown calls. Baby, tell me what's up with you. Wait till I am gone, baby. Let's have some fun. Me and you, we can be on the sun. You the heat, mommy, you never run. Be with me, baby, conquer the world. Have you ever loved someone so much? When you're not here, I miss you so much. I can wait you with just a one touch. If you love me, baby, give me love. Am I selfish? Cause I want you mine. I'll take care of you if you don't mind. Baby, please, if you love, give me signs. Don't leave me on me, baby, that hurts me. No, I just want to say that I just can't stop thinking about you. You're my favorite. Those eyes, those smiles, the lips, that laugh. Can't stop. Yeah. Now, I said that I miss you. I still remember when I handed you the tissue. You were upset cause of your ass. All I said was, mommy, you blessed. You don't need no fucking man. You want great love, so just we grabbed lunch and became friends, best friends. A few months later, she became my girlfriend. Have you ever loved someone so much? When you're not here, I miss you so much. Happy baby with just a one touch. If you love me, baby, give me love. Am I selfish? Cause I want you mine. I'll take care of you if you don't mind. Baby, please, if you love, give me signs. Don't leave me on me, baby, that hurts me. I just, sometimes I feel like I'm selfish because I want you all to myself. Yeah. Thank you guys for listening. Over here next Sunday at 8 o'clock p.m. East Central. But you'll probably catch me later or tomorrow. See ya. Thank you, everybody.